It may take a little bit longer, but it's cleaner, you're leaner, you're gonna look better, you're gonna feel better. I like to do more of a clean bulk. I'm not trying to gain a ton of weight, I'm trying to gain quality weight. If I'm seeing my weight move about a pound a week, that's a good rate. If I'm seeing more than that, packing on body fat, and it's kind of counterproductive. Going about 500 calories above maintenance to see how my body responds to that, and then I adjust based off of that. And then on leg days where I burn the most calories, I plan a cheat day or cheat meal on leg day, just to make up for that crazy calorie burn that happens on that day. And then the other issue you run into is if you're packing on a bunch of body fat, and then when you go to diet down, you're gonna be losing fat and you're probably gonna be losing muscle to get off all that body fat you put on. So you're not really netting like that much more muscle at the end. When you're prepping for contests, it can be a little different, especially if you're talking about having to make a weight cut where you need to drive your weight down to a certain number. But generally, just for general cutting, I just like a slow and steady approach. Pound a week is a nice spot where you're losing body fat and you're not really risking losing too much muscle. I like to add in the additional calories, primarily through carbs, a little bit of fats as well. And basically, since I'm consistent with my eating and I eat the same meals every day, I have a baseline of like, okay, if I eat X, Y, and Z, this amount of calories, these macros, I'm maintaining my weight. So then I know, okay, let me up the carbs by 100 grams a day. Let me add a little bit more fat, and then that gets me to that 500 calorie surplus. Yeah, I think people, when they think of traditional bulking, they throw in like dirty foods and dirty cheat meals to like make up for the bulk of the calories. This is like I eat clean and I add more clean food to the diet. And then cheat meals, maybe, 2 cheat meals a week. Listen, there's many ways to bulk. If you want to just pack on a ton of weight, gain as much weight as possible, you're gonna have a hard time really understanding how much muscle you've actually gained versus taking a clean bulking approach where you're gaining less, but you're putting on quality muscle and limiting the body fat that you're gaining. It may take a little bit longer, but it's cleaner, you're leaner, you're gonna look better, you're gonna feel better.